Episode 2 of Irina has arrived just in time for me to experience Funimation's new player. I wonder if they'll let me turn subtitles off again. Nope. Oh, and also, the UI never goes away when paused, so taking screenshots for thumbnails is even more annoying. But hey, at least Funimation finally figured out how to make a pause button that works. Yay, being a creator in a space that hates creators is fun. This week, Irina begins more practical training. Lev and Irina take 12 laps around the track, but due to their competitive natures, they overdo it. After they both collapse, we learn that jump scare Anya is a creep. Through another uncomfortable eating scene, we get a chance to learn a few more vampire facts. Irina tells Lev that she can't actually taste any food, so the space food doesn't bother her. She then tells him that she's only had animal blood once, and that milk is basically a blood substitute. Right after eating, they head to the torture chamber. The rocket will be kept at a hot 20 degrees, but in some scenarios, it will rise to 90 degrees. No wonder Molly was a bowl of soup upon landing. They have created a chamber that resembles the Thinker's head that will trap you in 90 degrees for an hour, or until you give up in a few minutes like I would. I wonder what she's thinking about in there.
The prophecy is true.
Space, the final frontier.
Oh, didn't see you there. It's me, Derek Snow. I'm a voice actor extraordinaire. Thanks for watching this video, and be sure to check out more Why I Love and 1AM anime videos.
Next is training for her body to withstand the force the rocket will be putting her under. The researcher controlling the machine puts her through more advanced training to torture her, and when Lev tells him to slow the machine down, he mocks Lev for having anger issues. We don't get to see exactly what happened, but the reason Lev is no longer a viable candidate for space travel is because he assaulted a superior officer. Yet, even with that, he treats people with compassion and was the perfect fit to train the vampire. The final training for today is parachute training. In a perfect world, astronauts will just be able to land the spacecraft back on Earth safely to reuse later. But they don't have Elon Musk, so the technology doesn't currently exist. But we do have Elon Musk, so does that make this the perfect world?
Father, you're not vaccinated.
No, I'm not.
Okay, and you
And I won't. And I won't be.
You won't be.
Yeah.
That's right. Alberta's top doctor saying that it seems that more Albertans are reluctant to share who they may have been in contact with.
Monty Lake, nothing but burnt black toothpicks where once there were trees.
And so do questions about why the Prime Minister skipped out on the National Day of Truth and Reconciliation here.
Thank you so much again for your time. Our colleagues across the country have asked for opportunities to interview you and ask a range of topics, and you've denied their request. This is likely, from what we understand, the only opportunity.
I'm excited to continue talking.
Warren's Taliban fighters are going door to door searching for Afghans who worked with NATO.
You know what? I think I want to leave the planet too. The only problem with Irina learning how to parachute is that she might be a little afraid of heights. To apologize, Lev gets her some pop, which is apparently very overwhelming for vampires texture-wise. This episode was pretty hard to write a video on, seeing as very little happens, which I guess is the risk to making episode reviews, but I think things will start to pick up soon, and I mean the next season is like right around the corner. If you like this and you want more anime content, please like and subscribe, and check out the 1AM anime playlist. Thank you very much for watching.